How to use RGB video lights to improve the quality and consistency of your videos. Terrific for tuning in, guys. Today we're going to look at these video lights from GVM, great video maker, the 800D. And video lights can be really important for a lot of people if you don't happen to have like a bright room like me or a full frame camera. Sometimes smaller frame cameras, they don't pick up as much light, and you can use a video set like the GVM, which actually you can even adjust the color temperature, which is very nice. And that's what we're going to test today. Do a quick unboxing, show you a few close-up shots of the parts, and explain to you why video lighting has such a big impact on the look and feel and also quality of your video.
Terrific! So next up on my desk, the unboxing of the GVM 800D video lights. This is a pair of two very interesting video lights and much more affordable than the more expensive brands like Aperture. You have a nice carrying case, and I put one of the two video lights on my desk, and let's quickly assemble it and put the stand together. Obviously we can also use the power supply for home use, that's what I recommend. And yeah, put up the stand, and once you've done that, you can put the unit on top, quickly fixate it. And yeah, if you're mobile, you could also use some batteries. So let's quickly turn this around. You can shape the light a little bit with these flaps. The diffuser we will see, light diffusion usually is an important thing. So that would be maybe a diffuser would be maybe a nice add-on. Quickly adding the power here and zooming in a little bit, giving you a close-up shot. So I would recommend you to use that with an app, which we're going to test in a second, but obviously you can switch the mode and control the color as well, the intensity by hand.
I would say it's a little bit of an entry-level lighting solution that some people might find interesting or tempted to buy. Disclaimer, great video maker gave me this set for testing. However, is it really worth it to get a budget set like this, or should you invest more? What are the benefits of a budget set and what are possible downsides? Let's just jump in with one thing that I positively can say about this set, and that's that you get an app. You can control the video lights from an app. Obviously, that's a very important consideration, because you want to have an app where you can increase the brightness, lower the brightness, turn it on, turn it off, stuff like that, as well as change the color temperature. So let's quickly turn it to a very warm color temperature. And here's a downside that I found. Not that it's like completely strange, but putting the video light right now at 50% and changing the color to 3200 Kelvin. If you go to either side of the color temperature, very warm or like so, very cold, you don't get the full light intensity. So this is an array of multiple LEDs that mix the color. You will get the maximum light intensity. Right now that's still 50% at 4400 Kelvin. It really changes, and it changes a lot. So I was just recently testing a light from Aperture, and in my opinion that worked a lot better, simply because I felt it was more consistent across the board. But before I digress any further, it's really important that when you get a set of video lights, please consider getting some kind of modifier. I purchased an additional softbox from another manufacturer that was kind of compatible with these. However, I found that these types of video lights with this type of softbox really is not especially to my taste. I really like to have a bigger softbox that's just larger and also has more depth, and maybe even two layers of diffusion. I like a really soft light. What we can do is we can remove the softbox real quick, and as you can see, it's much brighter. That's to be expected. I still am at 37% and 4200 Kelvin. If you remove the softbox, if you remove the modifier, obviously you're gonna have more light intensity. So I'm just going to quickly dial it down a little bit to make it somewhat comparable. But overall, if you don't diffuse the light, it should feel a little bit harsher. So, and there's the thing with these lights, guys. Normally, I only work with the natural light. I'm thinking about really long-term using one of these pricey Aperture ones, where I can just snap and match the light of the environment. but even on days like today where some clouds are flying by, that really can mess up your light. So that's really a creative decision that you have to do. If you are in a room where you can just close the curtains and you create one fixed light condition, that would be ideal, because you don't have to change settings in the camera, and you don't have to use a gray card or some other way to manage your colors. That would be really preferential to save you a lot of time and hassle workflow wise. A lot of the big YouTubers, they just have a fixed artificial lighting situation. I like the normal light, it has some charm, but it also adds to the workflow. But yeah guys, as a key light or a fill light, I would be a little bit skeptical, because like I'm making these YouTube videos, it takes a lot of time and I do not want to skimp on the lighting situation. And yeah, I felt when I was testing the Amaran recently that Amaran had just like such an amazing light quality compared with a nice big expensive diffuser. It's just light on another level. So I'm really sorry for this review, guys. Like I said, GVM gave that to me. I can see that some people like it, especially since it's RGB, so you can maybe use it in the background to light some portions of the wall. That's probably where I would more enjoy this. Personally, for me, it's not exactly my flavor. Looking at these cards, yeah, they say it has a high CRI, a high color rendering index value of 97. But guys, I think everybody who's a little bit more professional with video, we all know that these CRI values are it's not what professionals buy their light for, These is not very accurate. Because like the CRI, if you look at the color card, the CRI only covers so many dots. So just refer to my YouTube Studio light video. I'm gonna explain you more about these, how to pick the video lights based on actual good numbers. It's okay for what it's worth, but really pay attention to these details. And before you buy something, please try to learn about what these values mean. And guys, I'm digressing. This concludes this review. Check out my playlist. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.